What's going on, everyone? Vito here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to another episode of Beato the Vito. Today I've got Ben back again, and we're going to be playing a 2,000 point game of Chaos Daemons versus Adeptus Sororitas. Did I say that right? Sororitas. The Sisters of Battle, essentially.
The murder ladies.
I'm going to be playing the Slaanesh Demons. Ooh, very nice. And the other murder ladies. Murder ladies versus murder ladies. As always, folks, if you'd like to come in and challenge us, please go to miniwargaming.com/challenge for all the deets. But for now, let's take a look at the board and the armies. Taking a look first at my 2,000 points of Chaos Daemons, I am running 2 battalions, and they're going to be allied in with some Chaos Space Marines. But taking a look at the Demons force, I have 2 units of 20 Demonettes, both with banners and the musicians. I then have another 2 units of 10 Demonettes. We have 1 squad of 10 Seekers. 2, what are they called? Soul Grinders. Yeah, I forgot the names of them last game. I'm gonna try to remember those for this game. For my Warlord, I'm going to have a Demon Prince of Slaanesh. A little bit of Market Dave. It's gonna have wings and malefic talents. For my Warlord trait, it's gonna be the Murder Dance. Psychic power is gonna be Hysterical Frenzy. And for my artifact, it's going to be the Mark of Excess. Accompanying my Demon Prince is going to be a Herald of Slaanesh, and for its psychic power is going to be the Symphony of Pain. Switching over into the Chaos Space Marine side, leading the force is 2 Chaos Lords. They're just going to be armed with chain swords and their bolt pistols, so very, very simple. They're just going to give the units rerolling 1s. We have 2 units of Noise Marines, 1 with the Sonic Blaster, and then the Sergeants are going to have a Power Sword. Everyone else has the Sonic Blasters. Correction, yeah, they all have Sonic Blasters, and then we have the Blast Master. We have 1 unit of Cultists. They're going to have their regular bolt weapons, and then the leader has the shotgun, and we have 2 obliterators. Everything with the Mark of Slaanesh, and that is going to be 2,000 points of Chaos Daemons with Chaos Space Marine allies. Let's go ahead and take a look at Ben's forces. Here we have Ben's 2,000 points of Sisters of Battle. Ben, where'd you like to start?
So, very similar force to what I ran against Vito the other week. A couple of minor changes. So, just a straightforward battalion, so it puts me up to 8 command points. So I've got a Canoness at the front. She'll have the blade of the special blade. I can't pronounce it today because it's really good relic for its points. And then next to her, we've got Saint Celestine. Again, I love Celestine, like, she's awesome. So those are my HQ choices. Behind them, I have 3 Battle Sister units. Each of them has, so they're 6 strong each. Each one has a heavy flamer in it. And then I have 2 with power swords and 1 with a power maul. Onto my elite choices, I have a Preacher down here at the front. He just gives out extra attacks, he's super useful. And then I have on the right hand side a 9 lady unit of Repentia, as well as a Mistress of Repentance who doesn't actually take up a slot because I have a Battleforged army, which is quite nice. They're going to be riding in a Rhino, which you see just behind them. I also have 4 Immolators. We're going to change it up slightly from last time, so we got 2 with Multi-Melters and 2 with the Immolator Flamers. We then have 2 units of Seraphim, 10 strong each. We've got mostly bolt pistols, obviously, 2 sets of 2 hand flamers in each, as well as a plasma pistol and a power sword on the Sister Superiors. Once again, same as last time, unfortunately I do have an extra Sister Superior model in the right hand squad. There aren't enough regular ladies for the Seraphim squads to make a full squad without that second model, so she will be going first, just so there's no confusion at all. On to heavy supports then, guys. I have my Penitent Engines, so we've got a lone one there in the middle, and then a squad of 2 over on the left hand side here. I like them. They're horrible models to make because tiny little metal legs, lots of weight up top, but they're cool models all the same. And then, last of all, on the right-hand side, we have the Organist, the Exorcist. So, yeah, and I've upgraded that to have a Storm Bolter because I had 2 points kicking around, so why not? Extra guns, never a bad thing. So I will be running these ladies as the Order of the Bloodied Rose, so they get +1 attack and +1 strength on the turn they charge, are charged, or heroically intervene. And then, yeah, that's it. I've already told you about my relics, so that's everything.
2,000 points, Sisters of Battle. At the current moment, I have 13 command points with this army, and I think I'm going to spend 2 for sure for my stratagem Denizens of the Warp, which is based on power level. And I'm going to put these 2 in the Warp right now, which will bring me down to 11 command points. I'm debating about putting my Herald in the Warp as well, but for this list, excuse me, I'm not seeing any benefit for it. I was thinking about maybe putting a Soul Grinder in the Warp as well, but I'm not entirely sure I want to do that. So I think right now, yeah, I'm just going to put my 2 Demonette units in the Warp for 2 command points. This is the board that we are going to be playing on today. The mat itself is from Urban Mat, and then all the terrain that you see here, all the buildings, those are from Adam from Greenleaf Terrain, so make sure to go ahead and check those out. And we are going to be playing a Maelstrom mission, and the Maelstrom mission that we're going to be playing is Tactical Cascade. So the way that works is there's going to be 6 objectives scattered throughout the entire board, and the way it's interesting is that the first objectives, or the first 2 objectives that we draw, we actually get to pick those objectives.
Yep.
This is the first Maelstrom mission that I've actually played where we actually get to draw the first 2 that we actually want. And then every other tactical objective that we draw afterwards, we actually draw randomly.
You just draw, yeah. So it literally just says choose which objectives you want at the start of the game. So you have 2 at the start, which is different to the rest of them because they do say generate.
Yeah.
So you get to choose any 2 of the cards in the entire deck you want, obviously after we've removed for refined strategies. And then for every objective you score, in your next turn you will generate 2 cards instead of 1.
Yeah, and there is no limit to the amount of cards that you can have, up to 6.
You can generate up to 6 each turn, but there is no limit on hand size specifically. No. So you could be scoring 3 a turn and generating 6 a turn. You're gaining 3 extra cards every single turn.
Exactly.
But
and
that can come back and bite you though.
Yeah, at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because for every 3 cards you have, rounded down, so 4 counts as 1, 1 counts as nothing, etc., you lose a victory point.
Yeah, so that's going to be very interesting, especially near the end of the game. So let's go ahead and start deploying. And we are all deployed for Dawn of War. On my right flank over here, I've got some Demonettes, Seekers, Soul Grinder,
Noise Marines.
Noise Marines, thank you, Ben. Oh, words. It is so cold in here. I have my Chaos Lord, more Demonettes with the Demon Prince, Noise Marines. We have some Cultists just hiding in there with the Chaos Lord, the Obliterators, and the Soul Grinder. Ben, what do we have over here?
So we've got 2 Penitent Engines, Morano full of my Repentia, as well as the Mistress Repentance. I've got one of my Immolator Flamers there, just empty. Broken nail power.
Freaking models!
Yeah, that's how I do. Yeah, so I got my one of my Immolator Flamers there. I've got the one with the multi-melter with Power Sword, obviously. Same again here, and then the other Immolator Flamer here. I've got my Exorcist here, my Canoness facing away from the battle for some reason. There we go. Celestine, my Preacher, 1 unit of Seraphim, and then over on my left flank I have my lone Penitent Engine, and then I have another unit of 10 Seraphim in Deep Shadow Reserve.
Alright, and for me I've got 2 units of 10 Demonettes coming in from the Warp. I deployed first, and I'm going to choose to go first unless Ben over here can roll a 6. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it!
Yeah!
Damn it, Ben! Stop using those dice! I hate when you do that!
Yeah! Vengeance.
Alright. Yeah, I guess it's Vengeance from that awesome game that we had, Thousand Suns versus these ladies. So let's go into Sisters of Battle turn 1. So at the start of Ben's turn, because we can choose, the cards that we want, he has picked the cards Defend Objective number 6 and Defend Objective number 5, which are perfectly 6 and 5 over here. Start of the movement phase. Ben, where are we going?
So I'm initially just going to disembark this little sister squad.
Okay. Just coming out back there.
So, as I say, Vito, there's a very low chance of you reaching me, but just in case you spike that charge roll, I essentially want to get at least one of these girls on this objective, because then I have objective secured on it. It's comfortably mine for the turn.
So you just shuffled the tank just a little bit forward, and now the rest of the ladies are going right onto the top of the objective.
Exactly. So we'll start with the penitent engines here. They are going to run an extra 2, so that gives them a 9-inch move. And they're just going to durdle up here. And then we're going to run this penitent engine over here as well, an extra 1, so that's just an 8-inch move, which will just put her up there. So we're going to start here with this tank. I'm drawing a blank now. It's going to shoot its twin multi-melter into your soul grinder, which it just has range on.
Okay.
So 2 shots, hitting on 3s because this one hasn't moved. Both hit, and your toughness 7, I believe, on a soul grinder.
Yeah.
Toughness 7. Toughness 7. Cool. 3s to wound you. 2 wounds, minus 4 AP. So
we have a 5-up invulnerable save, which we make neither of them.
Okay, so
2d6.
2d6, yeah. So that's a comfortable 7 damage.
Bringing me down to 7 wounds remaining. Next one is going to do the exact same thing. It's shuffled up just a little bit. We kind of got that off camera.
Just to get it in range of it.
Yeah, but we're going to be firing same thing at the soul grinder.
Yeah, so hitting on 4s this time. Rerolling 1s because of the canoness nearby. That is a singular hit. 3s to wound you. Oh, that is a 1. We'll
What's my command point?
Command point this one.
Ooh,
Nope, that's still a fail. So, onto the Exorcist, which is going to shoot across the board into Vito's Obliterators. They're really good now. Like, they're always good, but they're really good now. So, I just need them gone. So, D6 shots, 5 shots, that's quite nice. Haven't moved with him or with her, so 5 shots on 3s, all of them hit. Okay, so strength 8, you're now toughness 5 these days, which Vito didn't realise, amusingly. So, only 3s to win you. I say only 3s, but yeah.
That's a very good roll.
Sorry, Vito.
Just getting a 5-up invul on that one, which I make only 1.
So they're D6 damage apiece. So the first one kills 1, and I can roll the next 3 because you've only got 1 left, and they're very dead.
Yeah, so, Obliterators, expensive unit, boom, gone. That is going to be Ben's turn. That was pretty devastating, actually, that I lost my Obliterators. Even though I still have the rest of my army, I still felt that because the Obliterators are really expensive and just how good that they are. Yeah. The Soul Grinder is at half wounds, so that brackets me. And Ben is, Ben is already halfway to claiming his objectives over there. And he's already on this objective. I don't know if I'll be getting that one, but he's already contesting it if I do go for that one. So let's go into Chaos Demons, turn 1, and let's see what kind of retaliation I can do and what kind of victory points I can get. So I think the cards that I'm going to be drawing are going to be Secure Objective 2 and Secure Objective number 3. I could have gone for Defend 3, which I would have been able to do, especially with my next plan of attack. However, scoring these 2, on my next turn I'll be getting 4 cards, and I'll be able to do more with that. So I think this might be the best plan. I'm not entirely sure, but I think this is what I'm going to go with. At the start of my movement phase, I'm going to advance my Demonettes for an extra 5 inches. That 12 inches gets me all the way over here, and they can advance and charge because they are going to be near the Demon Prince, and the Demon Prince will probably move up as well. Demon Prince is going to move on up with them. Noise Marines are going to move as well. Whoops, this guy's a little tired. Chaos Lord will move as well. Noise Marines beside the Soul Grinder, they're going to go 6 to right here, making sure that they're on the objective and scoring it. Chaos Lord will move with them as well. Demonettes on my right flank, I'm going to advance them as well for 3, so they're going to go 8 inches up the board. Correction, 10 inches gets me all the way to right over there, which makes Vito. Math is very hard right before lunch. You are absolutely right, my friend. My Seekers who were there, they went 14 all the way through here, and now they're right there. We're gonna kind of push our way this way, kind of give Ben some options. Going into the Psychic phase, there's all my other powers that I can do aren't really within range. Like for hers, it's 18 inches, no one's within there. And for his, someone has to be within combat combat phase or within 1 inch, so no one's out. So I'm just gonna cast Smite, which goes off on a 10. D3 mortal wounds for 1. It's gonna be the closest guy who's gonna be there, so on.
Which I'll ignore on a 5+ because they have Berserk Killing Machine.
Nope, so just 1. Going right into my shooting phase next, we're gonna start with the Soul Grinder. It's gonna be firing everything it has into this unit over here. Starting with its Phlegm Bombardment, it has D6 shots. For 4, I'll take that. 4 shots, hitting on 4s, getting only 2. Wounding on 3s, getting nothing. Womp womp. And the Harvester Cannon, which 3 shots on 4s. Wounding with everything, I'll take that, thank you very kindly. 3s to wound, getting 2. 5 save, which you make nothing. This is D3 damage for 6 damage. 5+ to ignore.
Ignore 3 of them.
Putting one guy down to 3. We're gonna go on to my second Soul Grinder. Same thing, firing everything it's got into those engines. Phlegm Bombardment, how many shots? 5 shots, okay. But because I am bracketed, I'm not hitting on 5s. But I'll take those 3 6s. Symbols! Wounding on 3s. Getting only 1. The want. You have a 6-up save, which you do not make. That's a flat 3 damage, but you have your feel no pain. So
okay.
Make
all of them.
Come on, man. Stop. These dice. Okay, you know what? Look at this. Cheater. I'm calling you a cheater.
That's not my fault. That's Dustin from OGC.
Okay, never mind. You're a good kid. You're a good kid. Nah, Ben's a really good guy. Harvester Cannon, looking for 5s. Oh yeah, symbols, baby, symbols. Wait, are you trying now? Okay. These are not my dice. In my defense, these are not my dice.
So what you're saying is blame Josh?
Absolutely.
Cool. So my dice issue is Dustin's fault from OGC.
Yeah.
And your dice are Josh's fault.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
They're not my dice.
So we're both good guys and it's never our fault.
Exactly. We are gentlemen and scholars.
Wow.
Wounding on 3s. Getting 2 wounds. 5-up save. No. So it's going to be 2d3 damage.
So roll them one at a time. Because I have 3 wounds left, I have to take them on that model.
Right. So the first one, getting 3 damage.
Which I ignore 1.
Yep.
So it's down to 1.
And then
the second one has to go on him.
Getting 2 damage. No.
Which it does kill it.
Yeah, that guy does go down. Next up, we're going to go with the Noise Marines. Everything is going to be firing into the exact same engine. And we're going to start with the Blast Master. We're going to do the single frequency, which is just 1 shot. I'm going to grab a die here. How many shots do I get?
It's just the 1.
2 shots. Looking for 3s to hit, getting 2. And 3s to wound, getting 1. And you got a 6-up save, which you do not make.
Nope.
D3 damage for 1.
Which I ignore on a 5 for my Berserk Killing Machine.
Oh, which you rolled a 6. Look at you go. And these are the shots from the Sonic Blasters, hitting on 3s. And re-rolling the 1s because of the Lord nearby. Re-rolling. 5s to wound.
Oh.
We have 10 wounds with a 4-up save.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Show me those 3s and 2s and 1s. Yeah.
And then my 5-up Berserk Killing Machine.
Yeah. 3s and 2s. Yeah. 2 wounds.
Down to 5.
Yeah. Well, is that how Bono talks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you never listened to a U2 song?
I have. I don't really like U2.
No one likes U2. Unless you're from Ireland, no one likes U2. Sorry, Ireland. You're stuck with them.
Shout out to Ireland.
Seriously though, guys, comment below. Did he sound like Bono there? Is it just me, or did he genuinely come across like Bono then?
Hashtag Ireland. And then what we're gonna do is onto my other right flank, because we have 2 right flanks. Same thing, all of these Noise Marines are going to light up. Same thing, Penitent Engine. Single frequency from the Blast Master. Ooh, 3 shots, I'll take that, thank you.
Not a single.
What? That's not a single?
Single frequency should be 1!
Right, because math.
Yeah.
Looking for 3s to wound.
Hit.
I will take that. Oh, am I near the Lord? I am. I get to re-roll that. Ha ha! Ha ha! Looking for 3s to wound. Oh, come on! Brah, what are you doing? Getting only 1.
6 up armor. Nope.
D3 wounds. Getting 1. Oh, come
And
on.
a 5 up feel no pain.
Good.
And
Yeah,
you
roll
failed
3.
this time.
Good. Take 1 wound.
In fact,
Suck it, Trebek. Suck it. Sonic Blasters! Rerolling 1s. Hooah! 5s to wound. Oh, get 'em, boys! 9 wounds.
4 up save.
Oh, yeah, look at those 2s. Love me those 2s and 1s.
Just got to make a couple of these.
Don't. I dare you. Don't do it.
Yeah, I do. I make 2.
Oh. I got 2 wounds, darn it. Okay, well, I'll give the D-Mats can go in, but you got those heavy flamers.
Yes,
that will
sir.
hurt. So I'm going to go ahead and charge, but I'm going to spend 2 command points to go ahead and give myself +1 invul on Warp Surge. So my invul now will be at a 4+ instead of a 5, because those flamers are going to hurt.
2d6 shots because I have 2 heavy flamers. 7, bang on the average. Check 5, so 3s to wound you. That is 5 wounds.
4 up invulnerable save. Like it mattered. I made it with my regular save, so 3 will die. You 3 ladies go down. The Demonettes get +1 to their charge, so I need a 4 up. 4 up, 4 up. Boom, I'll get it with an 8. The Demonettes are going to charge. In Overwatch.
Yep, same thing again. 8 this time. 3s to wound. That is 6 this time.
And they can charge because the Herald is nearby, so I have a 5 up invulnerable save, which I make 3 of them, so 3 will go die. 3 go die? Wait, oh, the 4. Isn't that just on the unit? Oh,
Yeah, no, I'm trying to point out that you could have used it over here. And it would have
Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Haha, you made it funny, Ben. Haha. You are a comedian, so 3 will die. So these 3 over here will go down. And for that distance, because of the +1, we need a 5, big number. 6,
Yep.
well, I'll take it. My Seekers are going to attempt to make the charge as well. They need a 5. Oh, we make it with a 7. But even if I fail, I can re-roll it with their special ability. Boom, looking like that. So I'm going to go ahead and choose to fight over here first. I'm going to go ahead first and strike with the Seekers, because the last game I had with them, they were really, really good. So hitting on 3s. Wounding on 6s, but that 6 will be AP -4. Or getting 2, so 2 at AP -4.
So I get my Berserk Killing Machine because I only got 4 up armor save. So I take 1 wound and I'm down to 6.
And then we strike with the Lashing Tongues from the actual beast itself on 3s. This is at strength 4, so wounding on 5s. We have 7 armor saves to make.
Yeah, so 4 ups.
3 go through.
And then I get a 5 up feel no pain.
Ooh,
So I take 2.
2 more go into the beast. So Ben is going to spend 2 command points to interrupt, and he's going to strike with this engine over here.
Yep. So I have 4 attacks hitting you on 3s. They all hit. I wish 6s generated extra attacks. And I'm strength 10, so I'm winning you on 2s. So that's 4 wounds.
5 up invul. Ooh, 4 will go, 3 will go down, so we'll do 1,
Do you know
2,
what that's a lot of though, Vito?
3. What is that a lot of, Ben?
Failed saves.
Oh, right, yeah, of
yeah,
course,
yeah.
right, yeah. So that's my time to retaliate back with my Demonettes. We're going to have 29 attacks on 3s. Looking for 6s to wound, but show me the 6s. Oh, yeah, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5. That's going to be a -4.
Yeah, so I get my Berserk Killing Machine and that's it. So I just need to roll 4 5 pluses.
But that's still some good 6s. Yeah.
I'm going to get greedy. I'm going to get stupid and greedy.
You're going to spend a command point to reroll that?
Yeah, I'm going to reroll one of these.
Fail, 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 fail. Yeah! Good! Woo!
Worth a try.
Big thing goes down to the demon. It's I don't know what I'm doing. Swinging now onto my right flank, Demonettes are going to strike back. We've already piled in, so we're going to have 24 attacks. So hitting on 3s. Show me those sixes again. Come on, come on. Oh yeah, lots of sixes. 7 of your funeral pain.
My berserk killing machines.
Fail.
Yeah,
1, 2. Yeah. Woo! Dum-dum-dum. I like demonettes. Dum-dum-dum. And at the end of my turn, I did take out his penitent engines, which are not bad. However, a big chunk of my force is now up forward, and I'm going to feel the brunt of his force now pushing forward as he's got kind of like this armored castle up front, so I am a little bit afraid of it. Let's take a look at the cards and see what Ben and I have both scored. Before we go ahead and do that, we do have to do morale. So for me over here on a 5, I'm going to lose someone, but on a 1, okay. On a 1, I would get more, so I'm okay over here. So over here, if I roll a 2+, I'm going to lose models unless I roll that 1 and then I gain models. I currently have 9 command points, so I'm going to spend 2 right now to make these guys auto-pass. For me, I'm automatically going to get secure objective number 2 and secure objective number 3. And Ben will be getting defend objective number 6 and defend objective number 5. Which will bring the score to 5-3 in Ben's favor because we both got first strike in both of our turns. So let's now go into Sisters of Battle turn 2 and see what Ben can get. And because Ben scored 2, he's going to be drawing 4 cards. He's going to be getting Big Game Hunter.
So let's kill anything with more than 10 wounds. So your Hurt Soul Grinder is looking prime for the chopping.
The next one is going to be Blood and Guts.
Kill something in combat. That one I'm not so keen on the idea of.
No Prisoners.
Kill anything, and if I kill... and the same with Blood and Guts as well. If I kill 3 or more units, I get... Well, this one though, if I kill 6 or more, I get D3 plus 3 object points instead of D3.
And the last one is going to be Overwhelming Firepower.
Cool. So I have to do everything in every phase basically now.
Yeah. Going into Ben's movement phase.
Okay, those guys are a nuisance.
Which guys?
Those guys.
What did they do to you? No, that was the Demonettes. Or these guys.
Or that guy, or your entire army, basically.
Right.
So, we're just going to go and stop them shooting again.
Fair enough.
Up to here, just to secure the flank a bit. Okay, so I'm going to use an Act of Faith, my first one this round. Same as last game, I have 7 faith points currently, so I'll go down to 6 in a moment. So on a 4+, these ladies will get to move an extra 3 inches, or add 3 inches to their move. That is a 6. So they go 15 this turn instead of 12. Kill the Demonettes.
What did they do to you? It's just a penitent engine.
I wanted him. So I'm going to move this Rhino. So 12 inches will get it comfortably up where I want to. So, beep, 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 beep. There. Going to run the Preacher, so he'll be going 12 inches in total. There, and an extra 3, put him just behind those sisters, and Celestine will fall over. Celestine's just going to move up with them anyway.
We have some Seraphim Deep Striking right beside my Demonettes, and Ben, you're going to be spending a command point for Burning Descent.
That is correct, sir.
Sister Superior is going to be firing at my character because she's closest, and then everyone else will be firing into the Demonettes.
Yeah. So I'm going to pull a risky overcharge. I know how this went last time, but miss. I'm not going to re-roll it. I don't die though, so that's all good. That's better than it was. 46 Hand Flamers. Yes, sir. Ooh. So there's 16 hits.
So because this is going to hurt a lot, I'm going to spend 2 command points to give these ladies the what's the stratagem? The Warp
Surge.
Warp Surge. There it is. They're going to have a 4-up invul right now. So go ahead, Ben.
Yeah. So these are only strength 3 because they're Hand Flamers, so they're wounding you on 4s.
4-up invul. 3 will go down, so we'll go 1, 2, and 3. Bolt pistols are next.
Yeah.
3 is to wound. 4-up invul. Oh, not a 1. 4 will go down. 1, 2, 3, and the last one here. Going into the actual shooting phase, multi-melta over here.
This one actually, yeah.
Alright, this multi-melta firing all the way into my Soul Grinder.
Yes. So 2 shots on 3s. Both hit, strength 8, so 3s to wound you, 2 wounds.
5 up demon save. We make 1.
Okie dokie, d6 damage, that is 2.
Bringing him down to 5. The other multi-melt, the same thing into the soul grinder.
Yep. Re-rolling 1s because of my Canoness. That is 1 hit.
Okay, and 3s.
3s to wound you.
Nothing.
Oh.
Want to spend a command point? You've got 3 left.
Yeah, I'll spend a command point. That is a wound.
5 up invul, which I do not make.
Big numbers.
1.
Oh.
He's going to go down to 4 wounds remaining. The sisters who are holding objective number 5 are going to try to light up the Seekers. 8 shots hitting on 3s.
Yep, 6 hits, and...
You're probably strength 4.
Yeah.
Toughness 3, I think.
Toughness 3, cool. Yeah, that's what I sort of stopped on for a moment. 4 wounds.
5 up invul, getting 2. So 2 wounds will go through. That's just going to peel off 1 lady. Boom, dies. So you're going to be firing all your flamers along with everything else?
Maybe, because I don't want to kill you with shooting. I want to whittle you down to just a couple of ladies so I can then swoop in and get blood and guts.
Right, for blood and guts.
Yeah, so I'll start with this one, the Immolator Flamer.
Okay, go ahead.
Which is 2d6 shots, 7 shots.
Wounding on 3s.
6 wounds.
5 up invul. Saving 2, so 4 will go down. Boom, and these 2 die. Celestine's Heavy Flamer is next.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Ardent Blade, but it's a Heavy Flamer Strix. It's exactly the same. So d6 hits, 3 hits, wounding you on 3s. That's 2 wounds.
5 up invul. We make 1. That's just 1 damage?
Yeah, just the 1.
Alright, boom, dead. Stormbolter on the Rhino into the squad.
Yeah, so 4 shots because I'm in rapid fire range.
Ooh,
Attaboy.
look at that. Finally, you're rolling poor.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was.
The Immolator Flamers are going to be lighting these Seekers up on fire.
Okay, so 2d6 hits, that's 5 automatic hits, 3s to wound you, so that's 3 wounds.
5 up invul. Oh, what is that?
That's a 2,
That's a 2, so 2 wounds will go through. Peeling a Seeker off. From the Exorcist, the Stormbolter will be going over here into my Demonettes, and then the main cannon or organ gun trying to finish off my Soul Grinder. Starting into the Demonettes.
Yeah, 2 shots this time, 2
Both
hits.
Looking for 3s to wound.
That's
Getting
2
2 wounds. 5 up invul. We make them both with symbols. D6 shots.
Yeah,
Getting
2. It's enough, I don't like it, but it's enough. 3s to hit, I really don't like it. 3s to wound, it is a wound.
Alright, 5 up invul. No, nothing.
D6 damage.
Soul Grinder's down to 3 wounds. We have a plasma pistol going into my Herald, and then everyone else with their pistols over here.
Yep, so we'll start with the plasma pistol. I'm going to overcharge again.
Do it. Do it. Roll 1.
Nope. And then 12 bolt pistols into the demons. And 3s to wound. So that's 5 wounds in the demonettes.
5 up. I saved 2, so 3 will go down. Peeling these 2 and her sister Sarah. Going into the charge phase, the Seraphim, they're going to be charging into my demonettes.
Indeed they are, sir.
I will overwatch with our beauty.
You just go pinchy, 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 pinchy.
Yeah, exactly.
Just make clack noise at us.
Right.
Give us the claims. 4 is not brilliant, but it is enough.
Yep. Celestine is charging as well.
Yep. 12.
12.
I think that might just about do it. So because Fly was restored recently with the FAQ, I'm going to hop into the middle there. So it was restored so you can obviously now jump over models, you can't jump over buildings.
Immolator is going to be charging into my Noise Marines, definitely going to overwatch. Start with the Blastmaster with the single frequency. How many shots? 1 shot. Looking for a 6, which we don't get. Rest of the Sonic Blasters, I get to do reroll the 1s though, because of the Lord. Looking for 5s. Getting 2.
3 plus save.
Make them both.
Yep.
And your charge distance, ooh, 4.
I think that's quite enough.
Yeah.
I think I'm
Just out, unfortunately. So Ben is going to spend a command point, bringing him down to 1, and he's going to re-roll that.
Basically, I need a 2+, and I lock down your Noise Marines for a turn.
Roll 1, roll 1, roll 1, roll 1. No, you're in. And the Seraphon over here, they're going to charge the Demonettes.
Yeah, I need an 11, but why not? Close.
Fail, 9.
Okay, so we've got 31 attacks, because they each get 3 attacks because all of the Bloody Drows and there's a Preacher nearby, as well as an extra one for the champion, so 31 attacks. Hitting you on 3s. And because I'm strength 4 this turn, because again, all of the Bloody Drows, I'm winning on 3s. Ooh, that was...
5 up. Oh, so we're going to lose 2, 4, 6 of them. My attacks back. The Demonettes, the 3 that are left, we're just going to put the rest of the attacks on the Seraphim. So hitting on 3s. Looking for 4s to wound, and that 6 is going to be at a -4. So you have your 4 up invols.
Yeah, so you got -1 AP anyway, so it didn't matter which one it was, because I get a 5 up base for being Seraphim, because their Shield of Faith is slightly better, and Celestine improves Shields of Faith around her. So 4 up invols, and we make both of them.
3 attacks from the Rhino.
Yeah, I might as well do the Rhino first, just there's no reason doing Celestine, because you've already gone with the Demonettes, and if the Rhino kills even one model, I'm happy. No, okay, there we go.
With the Noise Marine, I'll be getting 12 attacks back, hitting on 3s. Reroll the 1s, and getting 1 more for Death to the False Emperor. Looking for 5s to wound. That's a decent amount of 5s. You have your 3 up armor save.
It takes 3.
Bring him down to 7. Now it's time for Celestine to finish off those Demonettes.
Yeah, so she has 6 attacks. She doesn't benefit from orders because she doesn't class as an order, but she doesn't counter me having a full order. She is, however, within 6 of the Preacher, so she does get an extra attack. So hitting on 2s, and she's strength 7 or something like that, so 2 more. So it's 5 invulnerable save.
5 up. Ooh, that was very close. 1 actually that goes down. Funny enough. That, I didn't expect that to actually happen. 2 Demonettes kind of holding Celestine and that squad. I was actually kind of hoping them die so that I can just kind of light you up with the rest of my army, but that's actually kind of... Oh, they're probably going to die.
Yeah, so you got morale. So unless you roll a 1, they're gone. Like, I'm pretty sure I've murdered more than 8 of them this
Oh yeah, you murdered.
So unless you roll a 1, you're morale.
That was actually a pretty good roll on my part. So, speaking of morale, okay, yeah.
So now they're gone. So now you can do your thing.
Yeah, now they're all dead. So going now onto my right flank for these Demonettes here. On a 1, I get some back, or anything else, they're all dead. Roll me a 1. No, okay, so
that's leadership 17, there's 7 left.
Yeah, so all those Demonettes are gone. And then for these Seekers over here, on a 6, someone will run. On a 1, no, okay, they are good to go. And going over to Ben's cards, he will be getting no prisoners because he destroyed something in his turn.
Yep.
But he won't be getting overwhelming firepower or blood and guts or big game hunter, unfortunately. Ben, do you want to discard anything?
I'm actually going to hold them because they're all objectives I can viably do. Big game hunter, especially with the guy being down to 3 wounds. It's a little bit of a shame I didn't kill him this turn because that would have been another 2 cards, which would have been 6 cards next turn. But we shall persevere, we shall move on.
Fair enough.
We shall fight them on the beaches. Wait, wrong speech. Yeah, so I'll stick with everything and I'll just take my 1 point for this turn.
Fair enough. So let's go into Chaos Demons, turn 2. Going over to draw my cards, let's see what fate is going to grant me with. I'll be getting Secure Objective number 2.
Except that's your specialist one, because it's number 12.
Right, I'll be getting Supremacy.
Okay, that's possible.
Mission Critical.
So roll a number for that one quickly.
Oh, thank you for the die. 1.
Number 1.
Yeah, so because I rolled number 1, Ben does hold it, so if I do go and get it, it'll be worth D3 victory points. And then my final card is going to be Assassinate. So maybe going for 1 might be worth it, we'll see. So for the secure objective number 2, it will be replacing it for the number 12 in the Codex, which is going to be Glory for Khorne. Score 1 victory point if an enemy character was destroyed during this turn. And then I ignore the character if it's destroyed by a Khorne demon. So starting off with my movement phase, my Demon Prince, he's going to come out from hiding and he's going to go right to there. If this works, this will be pretty cool. I can get a bunch of points.
We talked about this a lot off camera, actually.
Yeah.
Essentially, the plan is he's going to try and murder them, try and shoot her to death, and then she'll get back up, charge up, because you won't get your assassinate your other one until she's actually dead.
Yeah, because she can come back on a 2+ as soon as she dies.
Once per game.
Yeah.
First time she dies. So essentially, if you can kill the Seraphim, kill her, you get 2 points for the assassinate type things. Plus, you'll then have control of that, which means you'll have a third. Well, it'll be 2 plus D3 actually, because I control that now. And you'll be drawing 6 cards next turn, which is big.
Yeah, we'll see what if it happens though. It's a risky move, but fortune favors the bold or the stupid.
Could pay off.
Going over here with my Seekers, we're just gonna go 14 to about here, making sure that we're not, engaging them right away. But essentially, yeah, the Seekers, we're just gonna start moving everything over and engaging
The bunker.
Yeah, exactly. With my Herald, I think I'm just gonna try to get her out of here, so I'm gonna advance her 1 extra inch. So I'm just gonna nestle her safely kind of in the terrain. Oh, she's tired. Come on, sweetheart. There we go. She's gonna go into the terrain. I'm not really gonna move anything else, so then coming in from the warp, I'm gonna have a unit of my 10 demonettes land right on objective number 4, so then I can go in for supremacy.
Guarantees you. So if everything goes wrong with Celestine and co and you don't kill her, not only do you lose out on all those cards, you lose out on supremacy because, minimum case, I will be contesting that objective, you won't get 3.
Yeah.
This guarantees you D3 points this turn and 2 more cards next turn. Like, there's nothing I can do to stop you now getting D3 points.
Yeah. And what I'm considering doing is holding off a little bit on my second unit that's in the warp of demonettes.
See what your cards pull next turn. Use them as again, something like that. Maybe you need to go for an objective that you're no longer on. Anything like that.
Exactly, because I think in the last game I played, I threw everyone on the board. And I mean, it was beneficial that I did, but I think for this game in particular, I need to play a little bit more of the surgical knife card.
Bit of tactical restraint kind of thing.
Exactly. So just because I have it doesn't mean I need to play it. I'm going to hold back on the unit of 10.
Yep.
Alrighty, so what I'm going to do for the psychic phase, his ability doesn't really make sense to do right off the bat. Essentially, I can either cast it on himself,
or another unit.
Or a unit within, I think it's within 12 or 18 inches. Essentially, it makes the unit fight as if it was in the fight phase. So what I'm going to do is just use Smite. I get it off with a 7. I don't think you have anything to stop it, Ben.
No, I'm down to 1 command point. I could have done, I want to save that 1 command point in case I roll the 1 with Celestine. I kind of need her alive. So.
Right.
So go ahead and do your D3.
Right, so D3 damage. Darn it, just 1. So just, boom. Going right into the shooting phase, I'm immediately going to spend 1 command point for Veterans of the Long War. I'm going to give this unit of my Noise Marines +1 to wound. We're going to do the Blastmaster first, D3 shots, because I'm going to do the single frequency. Getting only 1 shot. Looking for 3s to hit, which we get, and then 2s to wound. Getting 2.
Okay, so I have a 5 up invulnerable, as before, 5 up invulnerable boosted by Celestine, so I have a 4 up invulnerable against this. No. I do lose 1, so I'll take her.
And the rest of the shots from the Noise Marines on 3s. Rerolling the 1s because of the Lord. And these are going to be 2s to wound because of Veterans of the Long War. We have 16 wounds.
A 3 up save. 1.
6 ladies will go down. Not enough to take out the entire squad, though, unfortunately.
5 and 6.
My cultists, who are finally going to get in the game, they're going to fire their auto guns into the Seraphim. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling the 1s because of the Lord. Looking for 4s to wound, getting only 1.
So 3 up save.
So
yeah, I saw that as a 2.
So now I have to go with my very wounded Soul Grinder. Everything is going to fire into those Seraphim and try to take it out. Let's go with the Phlegm Bombardment, D6 shots. I'll take 3. We are looking for 5s to wound now, or to hit because we're so bracketed. Getting 1.
Good start.
2s to wound, getting 1.
I have a 4 up invulnerable save.
Fail, fail, fail. Yeah!
I do, so we'll keep that 1 lady there, so you still have to kill her.
And finally, the 3 shots from the Harvester Cannon on 5s. Oh, come on! I have to spend a command point to re-roll that. Come on, for the Lady Britonia! Darn it! Okay, so I need to focus fire everything to take out that one Seraphon, and she's got a 4-up invulnerable. Ben has been rolling really, really well, so this may come back to bite me in the butt. So I'm going to put the Harvester Cannon and the Phlegm Bombardment. This may be overkill, but I hate this stupid little person, so everything is going into her. Harvester Cannon on 4s. Okay, I got 1. Looking for a 2, which I got a 6.
4 invulnerable. Yeah, you got it.
All right. Well, see, whatever. I wasted the
Doesn't matter.
Phlegm Bombardment, but it mattered.
It was a 50-50. I could have easily made that.
Yeah.
So.
And because that's near the end of the shooting phase, I'm going to spend 2 command points, which will drop me down to 1 command point left for Endless Cacophony to make my Noise Marines fire again. And because Celestine is within range, she's going to go down.
She's the closest unit, yeah. So
Yeah.
The play is still kind of a long shot play, but it's still very much on the table, and that's the important bit.
Yeah. Let's start with that varied frequency for the single shot. How many shots will I get with the Sonic Blaster? 1. Oh, why did you say a 1, Ben? Why? Looking for a 3 to hit. Oh, but I'm near the Lord. Ah, near the Lord. Could re-roll that. No, yeah, stupid dice. And for the rest of the Sonic weaponry on 3s, re-rolling the 1s. And these are still going to be 2 to wound because of Veterans of the Long War. We've got 20 wounds on Celestine. Come on, Ben, show me ones. Ones.
1 and 2, 3.
3? Oh, darn your dice. Going into the charge phase, Demon Prince will be charging Celestine.
Yeah, so we'll use the Ardent Blades Heavy Flamer thing. 4 hits, 5 to wound, nothing.
Woo! All right, Vito, no double ones.
You're in.
Yeah,
You're
we're
in.
That's the sound he makes. Soul Grinder is going to be charging in, trying to take out that Immolator. 5, yeah, that's more than
Close,
enough.
but you're in.
Yeah.
Taking the terrain with you, Vito.
Yeah, yeah. This is my tank trap. And the Seekers will be charging the Sisters over there. You have some Overwatch to do.
8, 10 bolters.
Bolter time.
Yeah, on 6s. Re-rolling 1s because of my Canoness. So it's 2 hits.
3's to wound.
2 wounds.
5 of invul. I make nothing, so 1 will go down.
Yep.
Heavy Flamer.
4 hits. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. 5 up again. Another 1 will go down, so 2 in total. So this 2 here. Ooh. I like how this one's writing backwards. That's pretty sweet. I don't think it's impossible to. Oh yeah, okay, 5. That's more than enough. So these ones. So I'm gonna start with my Demon Prince. Let's go for Dessert first, because that's what Slaanesh would want. Because I have 2 Malefic Talons, I'm gonna have 7 attacks. I then have +1 because of my artifact, which is going to be the Mark of Excess. And then I get an additional D3. Big money, come on. Ooh, an extra 3. So I'm going to go to 11 attacks with the Demon Prince.
Mighty.
Looking for 2s to hit. Rerolling the 1s. Wounding on 2s. Oh my goodness, these 1s.
Excellent.
4 up invul. Don't do it.
She does go down.
Yeah, there's 2 wounds each.
Yeah, exactly. So she only got 3 left. You actually would have killed her from scratch as well. So, shame you didn't kill her. But on a 2+, she gets back up.
No. Oh, darn it, I hate that rule.
So she gets back up outside of an inch because she's not allowed to then murder you in combat.
Yeah. Next we'll go into the Soul Grinder. He's got D3 attacks because he's super bracketed for 1. Hitting on 4s, but I get to reroll because I do have the sword. That's a hit. Wounding on 3s, I do it, so it's -3. I think you have a 6-up save.
6-up invul and armor, it's all the same.
Stop doing that, Ben! The Noise Marines, they're going to pile in and they're going to attack the stupid thing. I do have the Power Sword in there, so maybe that might do something. We'll start with the Noise Marine Champion. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. Ooh, very nice. And that's going to be 2 more for Death to the False Emperor.
Yep.
I'll take that extra 1.
4.
5s to wound. Getting only 1.
6-up save because you're -3. I didn't make that one.
Yep. And the rest of the Marines. Rerolling the 1s. We have 5 Death to the False Emperor. Wounding on 5s.
So 7 wounds, 3-up armor save.
1, 2, 3 wounds.
Not bad.
Demonette's piling in. We're going to be tagging in that immolator so he can't shoot next turn. This unit, we're going to see what happens. Hitting on 3s with the Seekers. Wounding on 4s, but 6s are big. Ooh, we get 2 6s at -4. 2 4-up armor saves.
Yeah, because you have an inbuilt -1. So 1 will die, and then 2 5-up and vulnerable saves because of my Warlock trait.
Nope.
So 3 will die in total.
And then we have the Lashing Tongues from the Seeker's mounts. And 3s to wound.
So 3-up save.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that kills the unit.
Yeah. The entire unit is gone. I love Seekers. They're so good. They're fast.
They're surprisingly good.
Yeah. And now you can attack back with the Rhino.
The Rhino type thing.
Yeah. You actually hit.
Hits. I'm strength at least 5, so 3s to... this is into your Noise Marines, this is. Doesn't wound though, so nothing.
We actually have 3 more attacks from that immolator because we did charge in and take it.
It's 3 attacks hitting on 6s, rerolling 1s, or not shooting next turn. Easy choice, really. So 6s.
You make 1.
Wounds.
You got a wound. I do have my invul, which I make.
Yep.
So unfortunately for the 4 cards that I have drawn, Assassinate, Mission Critical, and Secure Objective 2, which is actually essentially Assassinate.
Another Assassinate.
Another Assassinate. All of those are where Celestine is. So it's going to be very difficult for me, which, I mean, I have to kill her again. So we'll see what happens there. But I will be getting Supremacy, and I'll be getting D3. So can I roll really high for that? I'll be getting another 3 victory points. So that is pretty cool.
Ties the game.
Yeah, so we are now currently tied 6-6. So let's go into Adeptus Sororitas turn 3. The 2 cards that Ben will be drawing will be
Was that hard?
Secure Objective number 6.
Which is one of my home ones, I think. And...
Hold the line. You have to have at least 3 units completely within your deployment zone.
means those Seekers have to die, because you can't be in my deployment zone.
So 6 is going to be right there, which Ben will be able to get, and then hold the line. Ben has to kill those Seekers.
Gotta deal with them.
So starting off with your movement phase.
She's gonna... The Demon Prince is a nuisance. They're a bigger nuisance, being honest, so I've got to go deal with that. This Rhino is going to then chug up just onto the objective, but outside of 3, so you can't heroically intervene into me, just to stop you from scoring it for your mission critical objective. And then this guy is just going to go nope to there. Disembarking a unit of sisters there.
Yep, and they're just going to kind of come out right over there.
Yeah, they're all going to come over here and then going to try and kill those Seekers. So the ladies are just going to move sort of over here somewhere just to try and do their thing. This guy is going to move to here, hopefully keeping himself within 12, perfect. Giving myself plenty of options to be able to kill them, possibly kill the Demon Prince. It depends how things go. The other unit of ladies, I think, is also going to disembark. So they're going to disembark there, and then they're just going to shuffle forward to go and say hello to the Seekers.
So you're just kind of disengaging?
Blarg. It doesn't feel good, but yeah, it's going to disengage. And then these Seraphim, they're kind of out of the way right now, but that's honestly fine. They're just going to come and say hello to these Demonettes here. Plus, you never know, I might get this objective next turn, so... Okay, so I'm going to use an Act of Faith, so I'm going to act 5 faith points. So those sisters that Vito has the camera on right now are going to use Divine Guidance. So on a 4+, excellent. They now get +1 to their hit roll, so they're now going to be hitting on 2s with their shooting, which kind of helps to try and deal with me clearing out the Seekers.
Going right into the shooting phase, we're going to start with these sisters lighting up my Seekers.
Yep, so 10 bolter shots hitting on 2s because of Divine Guidance, and we'll re-roll. That is a...
Wounding on 3s.
Yes, sirree.
7 5 up. That's going to have 2 Seekers dead. Your Heavy Flamer.
Yep, 2 hits, wounding you on 3s. 2 wounds.
5 up. Ooh, made him. Oh, I thought that was a 5 for a second. So 1 wound will be put on the Seeker.
Same again from the next unit. So we'll start with the Heavy Flamer this time. So D6 auto hits. That's 6 this time. So 3s to wound you. Only the 2.
5 up. Making 1 again. So this wounded one will go down.
And then 10 bolter shots, only hitting on 3s this time. Rerolling 1s for the Canoness. All of them hit. 3s to wound you. Not the best though. That is 4 wounds.
So another 1 and a bit will go down. Let's put it on the Musician. We'll put the 1 wound extra on the Champion.
So the Preacher's going to shoot the Demon Prince with the Lad's Pistol. Shoot him in the eye, shoot him in the eye. 4+ to hit. Okay, never mind. Combi Bolter off the Rhino into the Demon Prince. All of them hit. And 5s to wound you. Nothing. So she's going to use the Ardent Blade onto the Noise Marines. So D6 Heavy Flamer hits.
That's 6.
Wounding you on 3s. That is 5 wounds, then AP -1.
5 up invul.
4 up armor.
I've been rolling so many 5 up involved, and there's so much pink everywhere. So we're gonna have 2, 3 go down. These 3 will go down, and because of Music of the Apocalypse, those 3 will be firing into Celestine. Look for 3s to hit. Rerolling the 1s. 3s to wound. Woo! Missing all but 1. 2 up armor save. Missing 1s. Getting 2 1s. The Immolator now is going to be firing into my Noise Marines.
Yep, so 2d6 hits here, so 9. Wounding you on 3s.
Missing 2.
Yep.
4 up armor. 4 of them will go down, but that's going to be some more Music of the Apocalypse. And for the ones that died, we're going to fire into the Wounded Immolator. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling the 1s. Looking for 5s to wound. Getting 3.
3+ save. Nope, it's all good. Canoness here is going to fire her bolt pistol into the Seeker, see if I can kill the Champion. I don't want to kill the whole unit because it's a pretty easy blood and guts for me at this point. I'm just going to try and peg off that 1 wound so there's only 1 model for me to kill. 2+ to hit. Hits. 3s to wound. That's a wound.
5 invul, which we make. Seraphim firing into my Demonettes.
Yeah, so we'll start with the Hand Flamers, which is 4d6 shots.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
17. Wounding on 4s. 5 up invul. 7 ladies will go down, so only 4 will remain. Adelaide, haha, math.
So the Sister Spear is going to throw a frag grenade because it's d6 shots or 1 shot with the pistol, so it's twice as good. Hitting you on 3s, and it's only strength 3, so it's wounding you on 4s. 1 wound.
Make it.
And then 14 bolt pistol shots. Wounding you on 3s.
5 up. That is enough to take out the squad. The Immolator here on my left will be firing its multi-melta into my Soul Grinder.
Yep. So 2 shots on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of my Canoness. So it's 2 hits. Wounding you on 3s. 2 wounds into your Soul Grinder.
5 up demon save, which we make 1. D6 wounds, roll, 4. That is enough to take out the Soul Grinder. Ooh, right. I do not. I rolled a 3. That is enough. Boom. Soul Grinder gone.
Okay, so last unit to shoot is my Exorcist. So we're going to put the Storm Bolters into there because I haven't really got any other viable targets for it. But the main gun itself is going to try and take out this other Soul Grinder. If I can kill 1 more unit in shooting, I should get D3 for overwhelming firepower. So let's see what we can do. So we'll start with the Storm Bolters. So 4 shots, all of them hit. This is more than I wanted. 3s to wound, that's better. So that's 2 wounds.
5 up invul. Make 1. So the one with the 1 wound does go down.
And then D6 shots from the organ gun into the Soul Grinder.
Okay,
2 shots. I can't kill you now, but I can at least potentially bracket you, which wouldn't be bad. So 2 shots on 3s.
Okay, 2. Oh,
need to wound you first, sir.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Take your saves now if you want, I don't mind. 3s to wound. That is 2 wounds.
Yeah. Make them both.
Yeah, you do. Okay, so Ben's done some quick maths, always a dangerous thing. I'm going to try charging that thing. You have 8 attacks because of your relic. You hit me on 2s, reroll, and you're probably going to hit with everything. You should, in theory, only do 4 wounds because you're wounding me on 4s, and I have a 5-up armor save against it. So in theory, this rhino should live. Watch Ben, listen to Ben talk smart, and then it'll all go horribly wrong. But in theory, it should live, which will stop him going around and wreaking merry havoc like a demon prince wants to be able to. So I'm going to take this gamble. I need to get you.
Okay.
Okay, so that'll be plenty to get that rhino in there.
Immolator is going to be trying to charge the Noise Marines. We're definitely going to Overwatch.
Yep.
The Blastmaster, single frequency. 3 shots on 6s. Oh, get 1. Looking for 3s, yep. Which you got a 2. No. Looking for 6s for everybody else. Rerolling the 1s. Only 1. No wound. 7 is charge.
Average numbers, please. 7.
What you got?
Yep. So we'll go berg and just tag you up. I'm literally just trying to stop your worst shooting bits from shooting, and Noise Marines could do so much damage. So none of that. So we're going to charge this unit of ladies in. 5. That should do it, I believe. Yeah, I'm within 6 inches. So
Boom.
and then the other unit's going to charge in just to make sure, and they rolled a 7. Just so people can see, so they're definitely in. I'm also going to try charging the Canoness in because she's actually really dangerous. So I need to roll a 7. I don't quite. It would have been nice because she's got the 3 damage weapon. She would have flat out killed you, but I think I should be able to do it anyway. So
Celestine's going to be charging the Noise Marines. I'm definitely going to be Overwatching. Blastmaster, how many shots is he going to have? 2. I'll take it. Looking for 6s, which we don't get. From everybody else, looking for 6s. And the 1s to roll, nothing. Looking for a 3 to wound, getting 1.
Yep, 2 up save. She's good.
Ben's also going to be charging the Chaos Lord. He's got a bolt pistol on a 6, which he doesn't get. Distance for the lady, that's more than enough, 6 inches.
Is it more than enough? Yes, it actually is. Because I can go to there with her.
So I'm going to heroically intervene with my Lord. I'm going to push him in so he'd be able to fight in as well.
So Celestine is going to attack the Chaos Lord first. I've got 6 attacks hitting you on 2s, so that's 5 hits. Strength 7, so she's wounding you on 3s, so that's 4 wounds.
Chaos Lord has his 4-up invul, which makes 2 of them. So I'm going to go pick with the
Seeker.
The Seeker. And I mean, it doesn't really matter who we're going to.
It's all the same.
It's all the same. And the only reason why we're alternating at this point is because I am Slaanesh. So we're doing this alternating back and forth.
Yeah.
So for the Seeker, the Demonette on top, she's going to be hitting on 3s, which we get 1. Wounding on 4s, we get 1 wound. 4-up armor save, which you make. And the Steed attacks on 3s, which we get both. Wounding on 3s, we get 1.
3-up armor save.
Which you make.
Yep.
Immolator now is going to strike into the Noise Marines.
Yep. 3 attacks on 6s. Oh.
Getting 2, holy moly.
3s to wound you. 2 wounds.
I have my armor saves, which I make 1, so 1 dude will go down, and I get my Music of the Apocalypse. 2 attacks on 3s, getting 2. That's 1 more for Death to the False Emperor, which we make. Wounding on 5s, getting nothing. Demon Prince now is going into your Rhino. I have 8 attacks plus 1 because of the Mark of Excess on 2s.
Is my math going to work out?
And I don't get Death to the False Emperor because I am a demon, not a Chaos Space
You're
Marine.
a demon prince, not a chaos mate. It's Chaos Space Marine demon prince.
Exactly. Wounding on 4s. You have your 5-up save.
Yeah, maths went wrong. I knew it would. I even said my maths, like, I'd talk it all out and it wouldn't matter. I need to make 2 of these, I think, to live. I'm pretty sure I've only got 10 wounds. So 5-up armor saves. I do, so I go down to 2 wounds left, I think. Because we're here, my pick, I'm going to do the 1 attack into the Demon Prince. Okay. That's not a wound, though. I'm not...
Alright, so I guess for our next fight, we're going to go with the Noise Marines into Celestine. 12 regular attacks hitting on 3s. Reroll of the 1, which we hit, and that's going to be 1 more for Death to the False Emperor, which we make. Wounding on 3s. You have a 2-up save. which you make all but 2.
2, so I'm down to 2 now. It's not ideal.
3 power sword attacks on 3s, re-rolling the 1. Oh my goodness. Oh no! Do I want to spend a command point? Yeah, I'm not going to spend the command point there. The Battle Sisters, they've now piled into the Seekers, and they're going to strike.
Okay, so I have 13 attacks. Because I'm Order of the Bloody Rose, I get +1. So I have 2 attacks each, plus an extra one for the champion. So hitting you on 3s. I am just outside of 6, so I'm going to get my re-rolls off my Canoness. And again, because of my order, I'm strength 4, so I'm winning you on 3s in combat.
5-up save. Yeah, she's dead. Oh, very dead. Consolidating, just kind of moving up just a tiny bit.
And then these, just while we're here, these girls get to pile in and consolidate. They get to pile in and then consolidate. Because they charge, they still get to be a legal activation unit. Same as with the Age of Sigmar, if you charge, you still get to be picked to do your pile in. So I'm just going to do that now.
The Noise Marines here, we're going to pile in as well. Get these guys in here, come on, sweethearts. And they're going to fight into the Immolator. 3 power sword attacks on 3s. Reloading the 1 because of the Lord. And we generate 1 more for Death of the False Emperor, which we do. Winning on 5s. Oh, geez, look at that roll.
6-up armor, invuln save, 6-up something save, so I'm take 3, so I'm down to 7.
And everyone else striking. 2 more for Death of the False Emperor. Reroll the 1. 5 to wound. Getting only 1.
3-up armor.
What'd you make? Chaos Lord has 4 attacks, +1 because of the Chainsword, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. 1 more for Death to the False Emperor. Looking for 3s to wound. We got 4 wounds. Come on, Ben. Roll me some 1s. 1s. Darn it!
Nope, she actually made saves this time.
Into the morale phase. These Noise Marines, on a 6, I'll lose somebody. No, they're okay. And my Noise Marines that are with the Immolator, on a 5+, they'll lose somebody. On a 4, nope, I'm not going anywhere. Going over to the objectives, seeing what Ben is going to be getting.
Everything.
Yeah, you will be getting 1 for Blood and Guts because you destroyed something in
Yeah, I killed your Seeker unit.
Yeah, so you get that. You did shoot the Demonette unit to death.
As well as the Soul Grinder.
Yeah, but that was only 2.
I only got 2 in Overwhelming Firepower.
Yeah, so you won't be getting the 3 there. Score or secure objective 6, which you're currently on, so you get that. And because you did get the Demonettes, the Seekers, you do have Hold the Line. So on this turn, you have 4.
I get Big Game Hunter as well, because I killed your Soul Grinder.
Oh, you did? Yeah, so that's 5. What a big turn for you. That's crazy. That was a huge turn for Ben. Score is currently 11-6. I'm not entirely sure if I can come back from that. I mean, stranger things have happened in games of Maelstrom.
Definitely. I mean, spoiler alert, for those of you who aren't Vault members, I'll give you 5 seconds to plug your ears. It happened last time. I was up by a number of points and I got a little bit greedy and I lost out on something like 8 points in one turn because we were playing Decapitating Strike and I lost my Warlord to Magnus because he just wouldn't fail saves.
Yeah, so I mean, stranger things have happened.
Very much can happen.
We'll see what happens as we go into Chaos Demons turn 3. And because from the last turn I did score 1, I get to draw 2 more, which will be Hold the Line, which I'm pretty sure I can do. And the last one is going to be Big Game Hunter. I'm pretty sure I could do that one. I just essentially go for a tank, which has like 3 wounds or something.
Yeah, there's 1 on 3 wounds, so there's 2 on 3 wounds, so you should be good for that one.
So starting off with my movement phase, what I will be doing is these cultists over here. We're going to go 6 inches to about here. And the idea is we get them out of the way. These Emperor's Children Noise Marines, they're going to fall back, and then, excuse me, my Soul Grinder is going to try to punk Celestine to death with all of the shooting. That's the idea, so I can get like Assassinate, and then my
special corn one.
Yeah, my special corn. What's it called?
Kill the character thing.
Yeah, kill the character, which is funny that it's corn, since Slaanesh and corn hate each other. Yeah. But that's the idea that I'm going for right now. that's what we're going to look like after the fallback. The cultists, they moved, or not, they didn't move. Actually, they did move, and then these guys fell back along with the Lord. And my final unit coming in from the warp is going to be my unit of 10 demonettes coming in right over here near objective number 1. Actually, I should probably move her, so I'm just going to go ahead and advance her for 5. I'll take it. And for that, she's just going to go all the way kind of right over here. So going into the psychic phase, I'm not going to spend my psychic ability, the cycle of slaughter or whatever it's called, to immediately go ahead and kill that, because I do want my demonettes to charge in because they do have objectives secured over there. So what I will do is I'm going to cast Smite from my Herald into that unit, or I mean that is the closest one over there.
Yeah.
So grab a die here for Smite. We do have it with an 8.
Yep.
So D3. We'll get it with a 1. So that immolator strips down to 2 wounds. Going into my shooting phase, we need to kill Celestine. So what we'll do is start off with these cultists. All 10 are going to be loading her up with some bullets. We have 18 shots rapid firing from the autoguns, hitting on 3s.
4s.
Sorry, 4s. Rerolling the 1s. Wounding on 4s. 2+ armor save.
So there's 1.
Yeah, we're going to peel a wound off. She's got 1 wound left.
Yep.
And now for the shotgun from the leader. 2 shots on 3s, getting both. Strain 4 because I'm within half range, so looking for 3s to wound. That one is a super cocked. Getting 2.
Top save.
Roll me 1. Roll 1. Woo! Got a 1!
Last CP.
No! Roll a 1! 1! Oh, darn it! Jeez Louise! Okay, this is where it matters. Soul Grinder's gonna be firing everything, Phlegm Bombardment and the Harvester Cannon into Celestine. You're going down. So let's start with the Harvester Cannon. 3 shots on 4s.
Good start.
Yeah. Looking for 2s to wound. Getting 2 wounds. You have a 3-up armor save.
Yes, I do indeed, sir.
Oh, would you make
good,
both?
We're good.
And then D6 shots from the Phlegm Bombardment. 3. And then the 3 shots on 4s, which I make 1, but am I within 6?
No, Lord. It's only demon.
Yeah, you're right, because this is from the Demon Codex. So only 1 shot on a 2+, which I make.
50-50.
Yes!
You got it.
Yes! Get her out of there right now! Woo! Ric Flair! Woo! 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 Okay, that's annoying. We've got some bolt pistols over here with the Noise Marines, so we're going to go ahead and fire them. Hitting on 3s, getting only 4. Wounding on 5s, getting nothing. And then we're going to be charging the Demonettes into the Renew. It's an 8-inch charge because you have the +1. Okay, I have to spend my last command point.
So there's nothing left in the game.
Yeah, we're both at 0-0 for command points. I need a 4+. Come on.
Oh!
No! Darn it! That was close. So we're going to strike with the Demon Prince first. He has 8 attacks on 2s, re-rolling the 1, which we make. Well, we get 1 more for death. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I don't know. That's not a false armor. I know that. It's absolutely right. I play way too much Thousand Suns.
It's all over the place because you got your Death Guard Demon Princes, your actual regular Codex Chaos Space Marine Demon Princes, which do, and your Death Guard and your Thousand Suns that do, and then your Demon Princes ones that don't. And when you're moving back and forth, and especially tournament play, when you've got say both Chaos Demons and regular Demon Princes in the same force, it can be very difficult to remember which is which sometimes.
Totally. Wounding on 4s. Woo! 7 5-up saves. It's dead.
Yep.
Explode! Don't do it.
No.
Explode. So just shred it to bits.
Yep.
So the lovely ladies in red, they have to disengage, but do they die?
Yeah, disembark. How many die this time?
Oh yeah.
Every time!
Good. I hope they die. I hope they die again.
What have they done to you, Vito?
What have they done? Look how many Demonettes I have. You know what I mean? I have 0. I have 0 on the board.
That's not true. First of all, not true, you have 10.
Because I summoned them from the warp.
Right, neither here nor there. You said you had none on the board, you're lying. You've also got your Herald.
What? She does not count.
Is she a demoness?
She is a Herald of Slaanesh. Do you know how hard she had? She had to do so much hair and makeup and murder. Do you know how hard it is to become a Herald? I would not know. What did they do to me? They were in that thing, and I failed my charge. That's what they did.
That's not my fault.
It is your fault. You're playing Sisters of Garbage. That's not true. This is pretty awesome, right?
I love them. Okay, so because I lost 3 there, because I'm amazing at disembarking from vehicles, speaking of which, bye-bye. Obviously, did you want to consolidate?
Well, then you get free attack.
Yeah, so we talked about this. There's no point consolidating, because if you consolidate into me, I just get to punch you back.
Yeah, I don't want to do
That's
that.
not brilliant. So I lost 3, the leadership 8. So I'm going to try and use my Axe of Faith, the Light of the Emperor. It's just like the clouds have opened and a random beacon of light's gone, okay.
A random beacon of boo.
So on a 3+, I pass my Axe of
Boo,
Faith.
boo, 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 boo.
See, that's the second time, because this happened last time as well when we played.
Right.
If I had rolled the leadership, I would have lost another go.
Good. We're going to come back over here and we're going to fight with the Noise Marines. We're going to start off with the Power Sword, looking for 3s to hit. That was a 6! That was a 6! But we get to reroll the 1. Okay. Winning on 5s, getting nothing. And everyone else winning on 3s. Reroll the 1s. That's a lot of 1s. Holy moly! Getting 1 more for the Death to the False Emperor, which we make. 5s to wound. Getting 2.
Christopher Walken is shown.
Now, what you want to do is look at you rolling these dice. Don't even let me do my Christopher Walken impression. You do not tell me when to do my Christopher Walken impression. I will do my Christopher Walken impression when I want to do my Christopher Walken impression. Thank you very much. What's the opposite of Christopher Walken? It's Christopher sitting, obviously. And now you're going to fight with the Eliminator.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about it.
X93 Eliminator.
It does hit once, and it doesn't.
Good. Now it's time to look at my objectives. So, alright, so I will be getting everything. I'll get Assassinate, secure objective number 2.
Which was the other Assassinate.
Yeah, which was the other Assassinate, essentially. The Demon one. Hold the Line, and Big Game Hunter. So giving me a total of 10 to your 11. I will not get Mission Critical just because I didn't make that charge, which is a little bit unfortunate, but the score is very close, 11 to 10. I think it was pretty close the last time too.
Yeah, like we've been, I think I was a couple points ahead of you in turn 1 because I had the defense. You, like, this has been neck and neck the entire, there's only been 2 points different at any given, like the end of any given turn.
Yeah, so we're very, very, very close. So let's go into Sisters of Battle turn 4. Cards that Ben is going to be drawing is secure objective number 4. Defend 2, Assassinate, Psychological Warfare,
I like that.
Secure 4 again,
Yep.
and Secure 2.
This guy's just going to go, blah, splutter, die.
I imagine you're roughly, oh, you're going to move them, eh?
They're going to move up. I'm still going to stay back and hold the objective, but I'm going to get ready to pounce further forward into the field next turn.
Fair enough. And that 4 will get you 2 victory points because you scored secure objective number 4 twice. Moving up the first squad of Sisters.
Actually, before I do that, I'm going to do an Act of Faith on them.
Okay.
To try and get +3 to their move. That I do, so they're now a 9-inch move. These ladies are just going to float around your Demon Prince, see if I can deal with him. She's just going to move up, as is the Preacher, just to buff them a little bit more. And I'll just fall back with this other Immolator. You just carry on irritating you by burning you, charging you, so on and so forth. So the Mistress Repentia here is going to throw a crack grenade into the Demon Prince. Hits, wounds you on a 4. That does wound, -1 AP.
4 up save for my Demon Prince, which I make.
Yep. Yeah, last pistol from the Preacher, because I might as well try. A hit, I need that again. No, okay. So twin multi-melter from that thing is going to go into the Demon Prince. I am also just within half range, so if I get through there, 2d6 take the highest. So 2 shots on 3s. 2 hits, and 3s to wound you. That's 1 wound.
I got my 5 up invul for that.
Yep.
Which I don't make. I don't want to spend a command point.
You have none left.
I have. Oh, yeah, you're right.
You have to burn it on the charge. So you take 5 damage.
Oh.
So after a bit of careful measuring, the other one is just closer to the Demon Prince again. So we'll see about murdering him. Reroll 1s for my Canoness. 2 hits. 2 wounds.
I really need to make both these 5-ups. Please, 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 please. Yes! So from the Organ Gun, the Storm Bolter is going to be going into the Demon Prince. And
Only targeting range.
Yeah, and then the big gun will be going into the Soul Grinder.
Yep, so Storm Bolter first. 3s, 1 hit, and a 5.
Nothing.
Nope. Oh.
And the gun into the Soul Grinder.
2 shots. 3s, 2 hits, and 3s. 1 wound.
5-up Demon Save, which we do not make.
And that is 4 damage.
The Sisters now are going to be firing into the Noise Marines. Bolters first.
Yeah, 10 shots. No rerolls of any form. Wow. And 4s to wound you. 2 wounds.
3-up Armor Save. Ooh, 1 will go down, but Music of the Apocalypse.
And the Heavy Flame, because it all happens simultaneously as Music of the Apocalypse, and so 6 shots. 3s to wound you. So that's another 3 wounds at -1.
4-up save, another 2 go down. And then the Music of the Apocalypse on 3s, and we're going to be firing into your squad that fired onto us.
Yep, makes sense.
Wounding on 3s.
3-up armor save.
Which you make all of them, holy
Yep.
moly.
So I've got 1 bolt of shot here, going to shoot into the Noise Marines again from the Sister Superior, so hitting on a 3, wounding on a 4, that is 1 wound.
Any minus?
No AP,
That's
just
I
a
made
bolt.
my save.
Yeah. So onto the charge phase then, guys. That's it. I'm not going to fire the Immolator into the Noise Marines because I want that objective. I've got that objective, more like for Defend 2 and Secure 2, so I don't want to risk killing them. And averages says I kill them with the Immolator. So we'll go into the Repentia, and they're going to charge the Demon Prince. They're in.
So the Immolator over here is going to be charging into my Noise Marines. So
Yep.
we'll do some Overwatch. We'll fire the Krakenator Toss one, looking for 6, which we do not. And the Blastmaster, how many shots are we going to get? 3 shots. Looking for 6s, getting nothing.
Charge distance, that is a 7. So that'll put him around there. And all I wanted to do was soak up the Overwatch on him because he's more durable.
And for these Sisters, we need a 7-inch charge, which we get a 5,
They do fail.
unfortunately.
Okay, so Repentia first because he's got 2 Noise Marines fighting my other one, whatever, doesn't matter. Fighting my Immolator. So they're 4 attacks each because Preacher nearby, Order of the Bloody Groves. Hitting you on 4s. Now, as I was just explaining to him, the Mistress Repenter lets them re-roll. I always thought failed hit rolls, same as most things. It's not, it's just hit rolls. So those 3s, which, even though they're hits before modifiers, it just says hit rolls. So I get to re-roll those as well. So re-roll all of these. So I'm strength 7 this turn because I've charged. So 3s to wound you.
Oh dear. 5 up.
I mean, that was pretty good rolling.
But he's dead. Yeah.
1 to live. You only failed 6.
Yeah, but Demon Prince does go down, unfortunately. Yep. The Power Sword Noise Marine, with his 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, getting only 2. Wounding on 5s, getting nothing. 2 attacks from the other gentleman, getting 2 hits, and then that's 2 more for Death to the False Emperor. And wounding on 5s, getting 2.
It's enough. It's enough. 3-up armor save. I am good.
Fighting back with
the Immolator. Yeah, I have 1 attack. Oh look, it missed.
Morale phase.
Pile that in quickly to that end because in theory you could get away from me if one runs, and I want to make sure you're stuck in combat. So.
Okay. So then morale phase for them. They're okay.
Yep.
Going now into the objectives.
Yeah. So I have a secure 4 here. I got Assassinate because I killed your Warlord, and I got another secure 4. I don't have the other 3.
Yeah, because I do
honestly,
have
at this
my Noise
point,
Marines.
I think I'm going to discard Psychological Warfare because it's kind of a nuisance, and I don't think I'm likely to get it at this point.
Are you going to keep Defend and
Actually,
Secure 2?
I'll hold it. I can only discard 1 a turn. I'll actually hold that because you do have Cultists left, and Cultists aren't brilliant leadership. So I will hold that.
Fair enough. So you will be scoring 3 more victory points on top of my Warlord kill.
Yeah, so that puts me up to 15 points to your 11. Oh, it's to your 10 going into your turn.
Yeah, going into my turn 4.
Turn 4, yeah.
Yep, so let's go into Chaos Demons turn 4. So drawing 6 more cards, because there's no limit to the amount that we can draw. I'll get no prisoners. Blood and Guts. Defend objective number 6. Defend objective number 5. Scour the Skies. And secure objective number 3.
That is a special one.
Yeah, so we're gonna make sure and check what that is. So for my secure objective number 3, because it is a 13, we have to go into the Demon's Book, which is gonna be touched by the warp. So I score 1 victory point if I essentially just manifest or deny a psychic power. So essentially all I have to do is just cast Smite, hopefully it goes off, and I'll get a victory point. So not too shabby for that one. Starting off with my movement phase, with the Demonettes here, we're just gonna go 7 to right here. That should get us close enough for a pretty decent charge to take out these ladies over here. So that's no more movement left to do, because there's not really much to, I mean, I could move her, but she's in a pretty decent spot for what I want to do next. And all of these Noise Marines, they have really good angles. There's a little doorway under here that I can see for shooting, so they're all in range for exactly what I want to do. So we're gonna go right into the psychic phase. My Herald of Tzeentch, excuse me, she's gonna cast Smite. Does it go off? It does go off with a 5, exactly what I need.
1 second.
So you're gonna try to deny it?
Yeah, so because of my Shield of Faith, I can try and deny on 1d6. I need to roll a 6 here to stop this power, basically.
Okay, don't roll a 6, please. Dang it, Ben! Why do you do this to me? You ruined my whole plans.
Am I your turn?
You know what? Get out of here. No! That's what you get, Ben! That's what you get! Ben, what are you doing? I got it! Alright, so what we're going to do now is the Noise Marines. We're going to try to unload into the 7 wound Immolator. Starting with a Blastmaster, D3 shots. We'll take 1. Looking for a 3, which we get, and then looking for a 4.
3.
Sorry, 3, which we get.
So it's -2, I believe, so 5 up save. I do fail it.
Yep, D3 wounds. We'll take 2 off the Immolator. And then everyone else firing, looking for 3s, re-rolling the 1s. Ooh, nice. And looking for 5s. We have 5 wounds.
3 up armor save.
Which you make all but 1. My Soul Grinder now has to fire everything it's got into the Immolator. We're going to start with the Phlegm Bombardment for D6 shots. We're going to go 4. Looking for 4s to hit, getting only 1. Looking for 3s to wound, we got a 3.
5 up save.
Which you don't make. D6 damage for 3 wounds.
Down to a singular wound then, sir.
And then the Harvester Cannon for 3 shots on 4s, which we get 1, unfortunately. And then we're looking for a 3 to wound, or 4 to wound, which is a 1, unfortunately. And now, hopefully, the cultists, they can peel off that last wound, so they're going to be firing. 9 shots on 4s, re-rolling the 1s. And wounding on 6s, come on, come on, come on! Oh, got 1 6 in there! Can we do it, can we do it, can we do it, can we do it? Yes! Does it explode? No, it does not explode, but the Immolator boom does go down.
You might still get it.
And what we're going to do is we're going to fire some pistols into the Immolator over here. We've got 2 shots. 1 hit. I can have to reroll the 1 because of the Lord nearby. That's still 1. Wounding on a 5, which we get a 6. Very nice, very nice, very nice. And you save it. Charges to declare. We're going to charge in my Chaos Lord into the Immolator because we want it D-E-D-A-D. What? That's how you spell dead, everyone.
D-E-A-E-A.
D-E-D, dead. That's a Spawn reference. And then, yeah, charging in for the Demonettes. They're wholly in. Because I strike first everywhere, we're going to go ahead and strike first with the Chaos Lord into the Immolator. 5 attacks with the Chaos Lord because I have the Chain Sword, looking for all that, and get 1 more because of Death to the False Emperor, which we get. Looking for a 5 to wound, getting only 2.
That is 1 though.
Yep, so I peel off a wound, got 1 wound remaining. And now hopefully the Power Sword Noise Marine can finish off 3 attacks on 3s. Rerolling the 1. And I generate 1 more for Death to the False Emperor. Awesome! Looking for 5 to wound. Oh, come on! 2 attacks from the other duder. Nothing. Oh, get 1. And then for a 5, nothing. And then this combat over here, we have 21 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, 6s will be at -4, but this is also at -1 for regular stuff. 6 up save.
And they are dead. Bye-bye, ladies.
So going ahead and looking at my objectives, I'll be getting 1 for Blood and Guts, 1 for No Prisoners, and I'll be getting D3 for Mission Critical. For another 3 victory points, so getting 4 this turn. 5 this turn. Which, funny enough, ties the game, bringing us up to 15 to 15. Very, very close, back and forth this turn. So let's go to Sisters of Battle, turn 5, and let's see what happens. Drawing Ben's cards, rapid fire. We have Supremacy, Defend Objective 3, Defend or Secure 6, Mission Critical.
Quickly roll for number 4.
Area Denial,
And
Secure 1. I suppose I should have said I was going to get rid of Defend number 5 because there's no way that I can score that one. So jumping right into the battle, because there's not much room for beauty shots because everything is dying. Ben is going to jump with his...
Just going to shuffle a tank up. Shuffle a tank up. Really want to, but I need to... Don't want to shuffle that tank up though. I don't really want to move them, but I need to start getting in range of things. Need to start shooting stuff. So yeah. So these fine ladies will come back over here because I have psychological warfare. I could do with getting that really, because that'll be a big help. Shuffle on up 6. So I didn't really want to have to do this because I would quite like to start moving my Seraphim out. So I'm going to be a horrible person. I'm going to string this as much as I can. Just to try and sort of, while still getting the objective, getting some distance.
Just conga lining everybody?
Yeah, basically, I'm just going to get some distance, but still, oh, you should be on the objective, but silly heavy models. Yeah, I'm still going to get the objective, but I'm still also going to move up the board with the unit. It makes them usable at least.
We have 2 bolter ladies here, the only ones that are in range, and they're going to be firing into my demonettes.
Yeah. 1 hit. 1 wound.
I made it.
Yes.
We have the multi-multa from this one. I'm going to be firing into my Noise Marines.
Yeah, so I got 2 shots hitting on 4s because I moved. Both hit. 2s to wound. 2s to murder you, in fact.
Getting only 1.
Cool. That's -4.
-4. That's going to kill a guy. So from where he was, I'm going to have to fire at one of these tanks. 3 shots on 3s and 5s. 1.
3 of armor save.
What'd you make? Next emulator is going to do the exact same thing in the same squad.
So 4s again because I moved. I am within range of my cannoness. So 2 hits and 2s. 1 more dead.
1 more dead. So Music of the Apocalypse. Reroll the 1. Getting all 3 and 5s. 1. But you're good.
Last pistol from the demonettes into the preacher. Okay. And then we'll do while we're here, do a frag grenade from her. So D6 shots. 1 hits on a 3 and wounds on a 4. No, okay.
3 bolters over here from the sisters going into my demonettes.
Yeah, hitting you on 3s and wounding you on 3s. 1 wound.
1 wound. Made it with a 6. Symbols. Organ Gun's going to be firing next. The Stone Bolter is going to be firing into my demonettes, and everything else will be firing, well, everything else, the only gun he has left, into my Soul Grinder.
Yeah, so Stone Bolter first of all. 2 hits. 2 wounds on your demonettes.
That is cocked.
Yeah.
And then, nope, so 1 demonette will go down, and then firing into my Soul Grinder.
Yeah, D6.
For 5 shots.
3s to hit you.
Wow, good roll.
3s to wound you.
Getting 3 wounds. Minus?
4.
-4. Whew. 5 up demon save. I make 2. 1 goes through. For 1 wound. This drops down to 9 wounds. Ladies over here are going to be charging the Noise Marines. I can't overwatch because I'm currently in combat.
Yeah, so I'm in.
6 will do. That's the noise they make.
And then the Mistress Repentance can charge the DMS. I need to do more damage. Not so much for the skill 1. There's only a couple of units I can really get psychological warfare on. This is one of them, and the cultists is the other. The cultists are kind of hidden back at the moment, so I've got to try and do more damage. One's not enough.
Alrighty.
Oh look, I'm in.
Yeah. 4 will do.
Also going to charge the preacher and see what we can do with him. So he's in. Okay, so we'll start with the Mistress Repentia. So she has 3 attacks base, +1 for Order of the Bloody Rose, and +1 for Preacher being nearby. So I am hitting you on 3s. It's not ideal.
2.
So I'm strength 4 now, so I'm winning you on 3s. But because your leadership is 8 or less than 8, my Neuro Whips actually give me +1 to wounds. So I'm winning you on 2s. So it's 2 wounds.
2 wounds. 5 up save. I make 1. 1 dice. Boop. My demonettes are going to be piling on it.
Yep. So
We'll put 3 attacks into the sister over there on 3s. Wounding on 4s. Getting only 2.
2 4-up armor saves. So I do take 2.
And then everyone else striking into the priest, looking for 3s to hit. Wounding on 4s. Getting 2.
2 4-up Rosarius saves. He makes 1, fails 1. So we'll pile in like so.
You can start with the Power Sword.
Yeah, so it's got 3 attacks because I'm Order of the Bloodied Rose. All of them hit. And I wound you on 4s now because I'm charging. So it's 2 6-up armor saves.
6 up. Ooh, symbols! You gonna pistol whip me now?
I'll beat you with my bolters. And 4s.
3 up invul, sorry, armor save. 1 more guy will go down. Oh, who do I want it to be? Maybe I want it to be my champion, so these power sword attacks. I'm gonna be the champion. Oh, but wait, then I need to hit.
But you get to fight either way, so like both of them are fighting regardless. Because you die and you get to fight, but then you get to fight when you're selected, so.
Yeah, I guess we'll have the Blastmaster. He's going to die, so now Music of the Apocalypse. So 2 attacks, hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 4s.
3s.
3s, but it doesn't matter, it's a 1.
Okay, so he's got 4 attacks. He hits on 4s, but he re-rolls because he charged this turn, or was charged, or did one of the many things. So that's all hit. I wound you on 4s. I'm only strength 3. He doesn't benefit from order, so I don't do anything at all.
And now the Noise Marine champion, hitting on 3s, re-rolling the 1. Awesome. Wounding on 3s. Oh, come on, bro!
1 attack into your lord, because why not? No.
And now my lord, 5 attacks, re-roll the 1. Oh, jeez, and 3 more for Death to the False Emperor.
The tank might go down now.
And I get to re-roll that?
Yeah, you do. This is a new attack.
Wounding on 5s. Only getting 1.
It is enough. It wasn't enough, unfortunately.
6 over here for the demonettes. I'm okay.
You're fine. Okay,
So at the beginning, you will start to get Defend 2.
Yep. Don't get Psychological Warfare. I'm still going to be greedy. There's low leadership things. I think I can still get that. I do get Secure 2. I do get Supremacy for D3. For 3.
Very nice.
Defend Objective 3. I'm going to discard that because that's horrendously in your zone. I do get Secure 6 because that's one of my home field ones. I also get 4 because I had to leave my Seraphim on it. I get 1 point for this, and I don't quite get Secure 1, but I think I'm going to hold on to it for a bit.
All right, so that brings us a total for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 victory points this turn. That's huge. So starting at the top of my turn 5, which this game could potentially end. So my 6 are going to be Overwhelming Firepower, Kingslayer. Ooh, got another 2 here, which we have Behind Enemy Lines, Defend Objective number 4, Defend number 3, and Master of the Warp. So with the cards that I just drew, I just did the math. The best, if everything goes ideally, the best that I can score is maybe 3 to 4 points, which would bring me to like 19 to 20. Ben, what's your score?
My score, sir, is 22 right now.
22, so 19 to 22. And then if the game continues, Ben will then have another turn to get more points.
It's also worth noting, at the end of this turn, if you don't kill those Battle Sisters, my score is 24 as well.
24.
Because I have Defend 2 halfway done.
Exactly.
So,
and then I have a whole bunch of cards more, and if I have more cards, I could potentially lose points. So at the current point system, I'm thinking that it is the best idea for me to concede. And I think it's when you're playing a game and you feel like it's it's time to concede. I think it's honorable to do that, because having a game draw out, it doesn't make sense to continue drawing out.
It's no fun for anyone.
It's not fun for anyone, and it's even it's considered sportsmanlike to know when you've been defeated.
Yeah, I mean, make no mistake, Vito, you fought so well, and this game was tooth and nail, but getting 7 points that turn, maybe 9 on defend 2. That was just
I think that really sealed the nail in my coffin. It was very back and forth. I really had my left flank secured.
Your left flank did not break. Like I made holes in, I made little stabs in your left flank. But the fact that you've still got a solid fire base here as you do tells you just how well you held this together.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree with that. I don't think that I can score enough points in my turn to completely even have a chance going in. So, Ben, I'm going to concede.
Thank you
so much again. It's always a pleasure when you and I play. It's always back and forth. I really hope you guys enjoyed this game. Let us know down in the comments what you guys think about playing Maelstrom. I always enjoy it. It's always back and forth. That's one of the things that I love about Maelstrom. I think it's the same for you.
Oh, definitely. I mean, like turn 2, I could have run away so heavily on points on turn 2 because I had amazing things. I had blood and guts. I had no prisoners. I had overwhelming firepower. Like there was so much spectrum for points there. Didn't get them.
Yeah.
Didn't kill your demon that unit. So I didn't get blood and guts. I only got no prisoners that turn, purely because of leadership. It's one of those games. Averages, I don't think sat equal. Like there was no such thing in averages this game.
Yeah.
Like it was just dice were all over the place.
Yeah, totally agree.
It was great.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always a fun to play games like this. Also, let me know. You can send me an email, vito@miniwargaming.com. Let me know about the list, because I do want to play more Chaos Demons, specifically Slaanesh. So if you have ideas on lists that I can play, you can send me an email there. I'm slowly building up a Slaanesh force. Let me know. And I hope you guys enjoyed this bat rap. And as always, folks, happy wargaming.